Calls on graduates to resist temptation of immigrating for better opportunities. While Petroleum Minister Senator Lokwabiri urges global investors to explore Nigeria's energy market. IGP Egbetokun expresses concern over rising extortion allegations against police officers. And on the foreign scene, Mozambique hospital confirms rising casualties from election dispute protests. In sports, coach Baba Ganaru asserts Aqua United's readiness for 3 points win over Tornadoes. Good evening and a warm welcome. I am Chijioke Okafu, and now the news in detail. President Bola Tinubu has urged graduates of Nigerian universities to exercise patriotism and avoid the temptation of seeking greener pastures outside the country. He made this appeal today in his address at the 29th and 30th combined convocation ceremony of the University of Uyo held at the institution's permanent ground, Nwaniba Road. Now, the president, who was represented by the Vice Chancellor of the University of Port Harcourt, Professor Owunari George Will, urged the graduates to be agents of change by utilizing their knowledge and skills to solve societal issues for the betterment of the country and the world at large. While noting the current challenges facing the country, President Tinubu said his administration is implementing measures aimed at mitigating their impact on the citizenry, especially the vulnerable. He charged universities to take the lead in championing demand-driven research that would contribute to the enhancement of human lives. In a related development, Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Emoeno has bagged a doctorate degree in public administration from the Department of Political Science, University of Uyo. Speaking during the 29th and 30th combined convocation ceremony, Pastor Eno remarked that the feat represents hard work and resilience, while encouraging fellow graduates to strive for excellence. The report.
Education is a foundation upon which a nation's future is built, and it plays a crucial role in development and molding of responsible citizens. Pastor Umo Eno, in his goodwill message, while dedicating this achievement to his late wife, Pastor Mrs. Patience Eno, reiterated his commitment to boosting the educational sector in the state through his various educational initiatives.
Because I recognize the power of education, which is the reason I am standing here today. We have kept faith with the free and compulsory education in our state, with the bursary increased from 10,000 to 20,000 for students studying general courses, and from 10,000 to 30,000 for students that are studying professional courses. We have also released a 100 million naira educational grant for our physically challenged people, and we are disbursing 250,000 to undergraduate students and 300,000 to those who are studying professional courses. We are building world-class primary schools across the state because the foundation for academic excellence starts from the primary school level.
In their separate remarks, the Chancellor of Governing Council, Alhaji Adamu Abubakar, and Pro-Chancellor and Chairman Governing Council, UNUYO, Professor Zubairu Tajo Abdallah, appreciated the President, Bola Tinubu, for the recent constitution of governing councils in universities and introducing the student loan policy.
Let me at this juncture commend the visitor to the University of Uyo and President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was represented by Professor for the recent Constitution of Governing Council of the Federal University.
Let me also commend His Excellency for his great foresight in approving the operational guidelines for universities transition from the EP's platform to a more appropriate alternative best suited for the needs and operations of Nigeria's university system.
The 8th Vice-Chancellor, University of Uyo, Professor Nyaudo Ndaeyo, while congratulating the graduates, took time to appreciate the governor for his contributions to the transformation and development of the institution.
May I use the opportunity to especially felicitate all graduates, parents, guardians, and indeed all of us for this great achievement. And like I said, it was not easy. Somewhere along the line, some of us contemplated abandoning or letting go. But through resilience and the direction of God, you are here today. So I ask you and pray that you shall remain the fine tools of blessings and great ambassadors to the University of Uyo, your community, your family, Nigeria, and the world at large.
The governor was conferred with the Alumni Award, which recognizes his remarkable dedication and contribution to the school community. Mary Onyemichi, Adbn News.
Moving on, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is expected to depart Abuja tomorrow for Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to attend joint Arab-Islamic summit, which will focus on the current situation in the Middle East. Special advisor to the president, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, in a statement said the summit will commence on Monday, 11th November 2024. It has been held at the invitation of King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and follows last year's summit in the same Saudi city. President Tinubu is expected to address the ongoing Israel-Palestinian conflict, emphasizing Nigeria's strong call for an immediate ceasefire and the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. He will also advocate for renewed efforts to revive the two-state solution as a pathway to lasting peace in the region. First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu has denied planning to lead a national prayer for the numerous challenges facing the country. A report claimed that Senator Tinubu and the National Security Advisor, Mr. Noah Ribado, would lead a 7-day event titled Seeking the Intervention of God in Nigeria's Affairs. The report stated that the Director General of the National Prayer Forum, Mr. Shegun Afolorunikon, disclosed this during a press briefing in Abuja last Sunday. However, in a statement today, the First Lady said the news that she is organizing a national prayer is unfounded and misleading. Mrs. Tinubu noted that although she is a strong advocate of prayer and praying for the nation, she believes that prayer is an act that must be done willingly, conscientiously, and sincerely. She also believes that praying for Nigeria is the responsibility of every Nigerian, irrespective of religion, religious belief, political affiliation, tribe, or language. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Oil, Senator Heineken Lokwebiri, has highlighted the nation's vast potentials as a major energy investment hub in Africa. The minister stated this while making remarks at the Africa Energy Week 2024 held in Cape Town. He underscored the federal government's commitment to fostering an attractive investment environment through strategic reforms in the oil and gas sector. The minister discussed recent executive orders introduced to incentivize investors, along with the removal of bureaucratic delays in operational licensing. Senator Lokwebiri described the establishment of the Africa Energy Bank as a transformative initiative, stating as it aims to bridge funding gaps within the African energy sector. While the federal government has promised to safeguard public health amidst escalating climate challenges impacting communities nationwide, Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Pati, made the commitment when the Climate Health Vulnerability and Adaptation Assessment Report was launched at the end of the 3-day maiden edition of Nigeria's sector-wide Joint Annual Health Review in Abuja. Professor Pati, in a statement, noted that the report provided essential insights into the impact of climate change on health across the country. Country representative of the World Health Organization in Nigeria, Dr. Walter Molumbo, stated that the report was a crucial milestone in Nigeria's efforts to safeguard health in the face of climate change. He said climate change was recognized as the most significant threat to global health in the 21st century at the 77th World Health Assembly. In other news, Inspector General of Police Mr. Kayode Egbetokun has condemned the wave of extortion allegations against officers of the force across the country. He specifically referenced a recent case involving officers from the Zone 16 zonal headquarters in Yenagoa, the capital of Bayelsa State. Officers in this case were accused of extorting the sum of 10 million naira from some youth. According to a statement by force spokesperson Muyiwa Adejobi, the money had been recovered through the efforts of the new Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 16. The officers have been detained and subjected to an orderly room trial. He stated that the IGP had ordered severe punishments for officers found guilty of misconduct. Nigerian Communications Commission has unveiled plans to introduce reforms aimed at enhancing tariff transparency in the telecommunications industry. Executive Vice Chairman Dr. Aminu Maida disclosed these while speaking at the 93rd Telecoms Consumer Parliament in Abuja. He stated that the initiative is part of the Commission's ongoing efforts to address consumer concerns over data usage and billing complexities, which have been prevalent in the industry. He explained that the reforms will require operators to implement these guidelines, presenting consumers with tables detailing their tariff plans, billing rates, and all terms and conditions associated with the plans they subscribe to. President Bola Tinubu has approved the reappointment of Professor Abdullahi Mustafa as the Director General of the National Biotechnology Research and Development Agency for a second term of 5 years. Now, this was contained in a statement issued by the press secretary to the agency's Director General, Mr. Toyin Omozua. According to the statement, Professor Mustafa's reappointment was conveyed in a letter signed by the Secretary to the Government, Senator George Akume. Mr. Omozua stated that industry experts regard the reappointment as an expression of President Tinubu's confidence in Professor Mustafa's capability to drive innovation towards achieving food security in the country. Now, President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, represented by Senator Yemi Adahomodu, has commended the legacy of late Deaconess Grace Sunday Eyibo, mother of Right Honorable SMA Eyibo. Senator Yemi made the commendation during the burial ceremony of the late Deaconess Grace Sunday in Akpa Ochong community in Acid Eket local government area of Akwa Ibom State, in the community of Akpa Ochong in Acid Eket local government area of Akwa Ibom, gathered in solemn tribute at the community secondary school to bid farewell to the late Deaconess Grace Sunday Eyibo, mother of Right Honorable Esime Eyibo. Now, represented by Senator Adamodu, the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, commended the legacy left behind by the late Deaconess Grace. Governor of Akwa Ibom State, represented by his Special Advisor on Politics, Honorable Godwin Otuekong, noted that the late Deaconess Grace was diligent and productive in her life. Wife of the Senate President, Her Excellency Mrs. Ekaite Onoma Akpabio, extended her sympathies to the bereaved family, encouraging them to follow in the footsteps of the late Deaconess Grace Sunday. And we will bring you more details in our subsequent bulletins. You're watching Adbn News at 7. Stay with us for more stories coming up after this break.
Welcome to the Niger Delta, a region of incredible beauty and stark contrast. From its breathtaking landscapes to its rich cultural heritage, this is a place where history and modernity collide. But beneath this serene surface lies a story of struggle and resilience. The Niger Delta is the lifeblood of Nigeria's economy, home to vast oil reserves that fuel the nation, yet it is a land where the people fight for their share of the wealth. Join us on the program Niger Delta Today as we explore the heart of the Niger Delta, discover the vibrant cultures, the struggles for environmental justice, and the stories of the people who call this place home. This is the Niger Delta, a land of contrast, a story of resilience, a journey of hope. Don't miss our exclusive series, Niger Delta Today, every day at 12 noon, only on Adbn TV. Witness the untold stories, experience the journey, be part of the change.
No matter wetin I see, enough fit make mouth heavy to talk am. That's now why people dey talk.
You know wetin dey worry you, but you no go fit take help yourself.
In this kind of situation now, what if they really no talk to una? Wetin be the way forward?
They go bury our chairman on Thursday. We go remain here.
Make we talk good where we dey see good, and where we know say we no dey see good, make we also dey talk am.
No woman, no mother deserve to know the grave of his child.
The bank manager, the bank executive, they are the one the government should first pay.
People They Talk, the show on Monday to Friday by 5 p.m. on top Adbn TV.
In a world of overwhelming voices where everyone has different opinion on different issues, it is important that we bring the core issue to the fore. Join me, Nancy Banigo, on Softline as we lend our voices to inform and influence your thoughts and actions. This is not just mere talk, it is an invocative program that touches the core of our existence.
Now here's some exciting news. Adbn is everywhere you are. Stay connected with us across all our social media and streaming platforms for exclusive news updates, captivating stories, and more. Join the Adbn community today via our various platforms on Avo TV app, Adbn channel 121, Niger TV app, Adbn TV, Limex World TV app, Adbn TV. Get the latest news straight to your phone. Join our WhatsApp channel. Just search for Adbn TV and hit the follow button. Turn on your notification to stay updated and never miss any part of the experience. Stay in the conversation with us across our social media handles on X at ADBN_TV, Instagram at ADBN_TV, Facebook ADBN TV, YouTube ADBN TV_NG, and keep visiting our website on www.adbntv.com. Watch us live anytime, anywhere. ADBN TV, a part of you.
You're welcome back. Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Ogun Command, has earmarked over 3,000 personnel to ensure the security and success of the forthcoming local government elections in the state. NSCDC Commandant Mrs. Remilekun Ekundayo said this in an interview with newsmen in Abeokuta. She stated that the personnel would work to safeguard voters and prevent any protests during the election. She also noted that personnel had been deployed across the 20 local government areas of the state, adding that the state governor, Mr. Dakpo Abiodun, has expressed a strong commitment to ensuring the elections are free, fair, and credible. The Ogun local government elections are scheduled for 16th November 2024. A three-story building under construction collapsed on Friday evening in the Abacha Road area of the new government reservation area in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. This occurs barely 5 days after another three-story building under construction collapsed, resulting in one fatality and injuring two people in Ogbogoro community, Obiakpo local government area of the state. State Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Mr. Evans BP, said Rivers State Government has set up a task force to address the rising issue of building collapses and the dangers these incidents pose to public safety. He also stated that the task force will monitor all construction sites in the state to ensure developers strictly comply with the state's building laws and regulations, aiming to prevent further incidents. The commissioner attributed the incident to gross violations of the government-approved building plan by the developer, whom he accused of using substandard materials to erect a 3-story building in a waterlogged area. National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons has rescued an 8-year-old boy, Divine Ibanga, who had been missing for over a year. Uyo Zonal Commander for NAPTIP, Mr. Emmanuel Awen, who made the disclosure in an interview with newsmen, confirmed that the boy had been reunited with his family. Mr. Awen explained that Divine was abducted on 1st September 2023 by an individual who has yet to be apprehended while he was playing with his elder brother at their compound in Port Harcourt. He said the boy was rescued by NAPTIP's Abuja office, which brought him to the Uyo Zonal Command to trace his biological parents. Mr. Awen noted that child theft is becoming increasingly common and urged parents to be extra cautious, pointing out that some of those involved in stealing children are neighbors and even friends. Moving away from that, Kano State Governor Alhaji Abba Yusuf has visited the gully erosion site and pledged to address the environmental challenges affecting the Gayawa community to improve the lives of people in the area. Governor Yusuf, in a statement, said the visit marked a new chapter in the journey to address the persistent environmental challenges that have plagued the community of Bulbula, Gayawa in Ngongo local government area, as also impacting parts of Nasarawa and Fagye local government areas for decades. He's added that the urgent concerns raised by the devastating gully erosion required immediate and decisive action to protect the lives and properties of people in the community. He assured that his administration is firmly committed to tackling the erosion challenges in Bulbula, Gayawa as part of a broader mission to address land degradation, environmental risks and impacts of climate change across the state. The governor revealed that the project will be conducted through the Agroclimate Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes program under the supervision of the State Ministry of Environment in partnership with the World Bank and the federal government. You're watching Adbn News at 7. Stay with us for more stories coming up after this short timeout.
Welcome to the world where innovation meets opportunity, where ideas become empires. This is Market TV.
I am Idorian Flannan, and every week I'll be taking you inside the dynamic world of marketing and commercial business.
From groundbreaking startups to big businesses, Market TV brings you the best pricing and latest goods on display.
It's all about understanding your audience and staying ahead of the trends.
Witness the creative processes that drive the various brands.
Join us as we dive deep into the strategies that shape the commercial landscape. From streets to traditional advertising and social media, we cover it all.
Whether you're a seasoned professional or an aspiring entrepreneur, Market TV provides the insights you need to thrive.
This show gave us the tool to turn our vision into reality.
So, if you're ready to master the market, tune into Market TV every Saturday at 6 p.m.
Step into the heartbeat of the world where news meets real talk. From breakthroughs in diplomacy to humanitarian challenges and scientific milestones, Global Digest takes you beyond the headlines and straight to the heart of the matter. I am Amma Marcus. Be a part of the world unfolding stories at 3 p.m. on ADBN, channel 258 on DSTV, and Star Times, channel 140. Global Digest, your window to the world's current affairs, only on Advocate Broadcasting Network.
and passion that defines African football as Benin Republic lock horns against the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the Stade Felix Houphouët-Boigny on the 14th of November 2024 by 8 p.m. West African time. Afro Sport TV, your freedom of sport.
Now here's some exciting news. Adbn is everywhere you are. Stay connected with us across all our social media and streaming platforms for exclusive news updates, captivating stories, and more. Join the Adbn community today via our various platforms on Avo TV app, Adbn channel 121, Niger TV app, Adbn TV, Limex World TV app, Adbn TV. Get the latest news straight to your phone. Join our WhatsApp channel. Just search for Adbn TV and hit the follow button. Turn on your notification to stay updated and never miss any part of the experience. Stay in the conversation with us across our social media handles on X at ADBN_TV, Instagram at ADBN_TV, Facebook, Adbn TV, YouTube, Adbn TV_NG, and keep visiting our website on www.adbntv.com. Watch us live anytime, anywhere. Adbn TV, a part of you.
You're welcome back. Now let's turn our attention to some stories on the foreign scene, where Mozambique's largest hospital said more than 3 people were killed and 66 injured during clashes between police and protesters the disputed election. The fatalities are to at least 18 people killed in earlier protests since the 9th October poll, which the opposition claims were rigged. Civil society groups and international observers said the vote did not meet democratic standards, and the country's Constitutional Council has requested clarification from the Electoral Commission on discrepancies in the vote count. The nation's ruling party, Frelimo, has not responded to requests for comment. Thousands of people took to the streets of the capital, Maputo, on Thursday, barricading streets with burning tires and throwing rocks. Mozambique police have been accused by human rights groups of using live ammunition against political protesters in the past. In Equatorial Guinea, former Director General of the National Financial Investigation Agency, Baltazar Ngonga, has been remanded in Malabo's Black Beach prison. The former anti-graft chief was arrested days ago for allegedly recording over 400 sex tapes involving the wives of prominent figures in the country. A viral video surfaced on social media showing Ngonga handcuffed on both hands and legs during a court appearance. He faces charges of corruption and embezzlement in the country. And to sports. Akwa Ibom United head coach Mohamed Babaganaru has expressed confidence that his team is ready to secure all 3 points when they face Niger Tornadoes in Sunday's Nigeria Premier League football fixtures. Despite a winless run on the road this season, Coach Babaganaru is determined to see his side end that streak against their hosts in Mina. He emphasized that the players are motivated by their recent home victory over Kwara United, which has boosted morale within the camp. Coach Babaganaru said the win against Kwara United last weekend has given his team a lot of confidence, adding that the players are eager to carry that momentum into this weekend's match against Niger Tornadoes. France Football, the magazine behind the Ballon d'Or award, has revealed the narrow margin by which Manchester City midfielder Rodri claimed the prestigious individual accolade over Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. Rodri won the Ballon d'Or with 1,170 points, just 41 more than Vinicius, who finished with 1,129 points. Vinicius and his Real Madrid teammates, along with the club's coaches and executives, decided to boycott the ceremony in Paris on 28 October, citing what they believed was an unjust decision. France Football's data also highlighted some unexpected trends, including Atalanta and Nigeria forward Ademola Lookman being among the players who received a first-place vote. Ruud van Nistelrooy, Ruud van Nistelrooy has expressed his desire to one day become the permanent manager of Manchester United, but for now he is set to return to his role as assistant coach when Ruben Amorim takes over on Monday. The former United striker, who rejoined the club in the summer to work under Erik ten Hag, was appointed interim manager following Ten Hag's dismissal of 28 October. Under Van Nistelrooy's leadership, United have secured 2 wins and 1 draw, with Sunday's Premier League clash against Leicester set to become his final match in charge. Now, Van revealed at a news conference his long-term ambition to manage Manchester United in the future, acknowledging his temporary role while anticipating Amorim's arrival. Well, this is where we draw the curtains on Adbn TV News tonight. But remember to watch us live on DSTV channel 258, on StarTimes channel 140, on Avo TV app, Limex World TV app, and Niger TV app. For more stories, visit our website on www.adbntv.com. You can also watch us live from every part of the world by logging on to www.adbntv.com/live. I am Chijioke Okafo. Many thanks for watching and goodbye for now.
ADBN, Advocate Broadcasting Network.
No matter wetin I see, enough fit make mouth heavy to talk am. That's now why people they talk.
You know wetin dey worry you, but you no go fit take help yourself.
In this kind of situation now, what if they really no talk to Ona? Wetin be the way forward?
They go bury our chairman on Thursday. We go remain here.
Make we talk good where we dey see good, and where we know say we not dey see good, make we also dey talk am.
No woman, no mother deserve to know the grave of his child.
The bank manager and the bank executive, they are the one the government should first face.
People they talk.